Hello and welcome to week 3. I hope you have had a fantastic week last week. I hope you thought a lot about instant gratification. I hope you were able to get the reflective space in there and use that activity really, really well. So this week we are going to be talking about parent, adult and child ego states. Now, this is part of transactional analysis, which is a theory founded by Eric Berne, and this is around how we transact with other people, but also with ourselves using the little voice in our head. So, we want to have a look at how our transactions with other people and with ourselves, using our inner voice, are contributing to unhelpful behaviour, i.e. overeating. Okay, so let's get stuck straight in. Eric Berne determined that we transact from 3 ego states. The first one being the parent ego state, the next one being the adult ego state, and the last one being the child ego state. So if we start with the parent ego state. Now, what I will say again, as I will say repeatedly in these videos, this is my perception. These are huge theories that can be applied to so many different areas of life. I'm bringing this back to food. I'm bringing this back to obesity. So bear with me. Let's go. So, the parent ego state. This is the taught ego state. This is what we learned from our parents and our authority figures. Now, within the parent ego state, there's 2 branches to that. There's the critical parent and the nurturing parent. So, the critical parent, that is corrective behaviours. And the nurturing parent is affirming and pleasant. That's the parent that wanted to look after us. So what might we hear if somebody is talking to us from critical parent, or what might we hear in our heads if we are transacting with ourselves from critical parent? So this will be things like, you must clear everything on your plate. You're not getting a dessert if you don't finish your main course. You must eat all of that up. Think of all the starving children. That's the critical parent. Now, you mightn't always catch yourself that that's what the thought is, but somewhere deep down, if you can't leave something on your plate, that could be why. The nurturing parent. So what kinds of things does the nurturing parent say? Oh, you've worked so hard and you're so tired. Oh, listen, don't bother cooking something healthy. Let's just get a takeaway and you deserve it. There, you fell and cut your knee. Here's a little sweetie. That kind of thing. That's the nurturing parent. We'll go now to child. We'll do adult last. So, the child ego state, we can branch that off into 3 different parts, all right? So that is the adapted child, the rebellious child, and the free child. So this is the felt ego state, and this is based on our emotions and our reactions and our perceptions of things from when we were a child. So this is outdated. Adapted child then. So this is the good child who does as they're told based on wanting to please their parents and avoid being in trouble. So as a child, that's the child going, I must eat all my dinner. That pleases my parents or authority figures, and that makes me a good boy, girl, or whatever. Now, an example of that now might be eating cake when you've said no, but the other person insists, and your perception is that you must eat it to please them. Okay, rebellious child. So this is rebelling against authority figures, and it's based on old messages. So as a child, I'm going to eat that anyway. I'm going to eat the biscuits when mummy and daddy aren't looking because I'm not allowed them. Now, you think I'm overweight? You think I shouldn't eat pizza? Watch me. All right, that is an example of rebellious child. It's an outdated message. It's, this is going to hurt you more than it hurts me, which is just completely wrong. If you eat something to try and annoy someone else, that's not going to do them any damage. Okay, the free child. So this is all based on emotions and having the good times. Let's celebrate just because. Let's get a takeaway just because. Let's have the chocolate bar. YOLO, you only live once. Okay, that's the free child. Now, finally, we're into adult. So this is based absolutely on here and now. This is the natural ego state, and it's not based on emotions. It's based on facts. Okay, what are the facts? Food is fuel. We need it to nourish our bodies. We need it for energy. So why would we eat anything outside of nutritious, wholesome food that's going to fuel us as best as possible? Okay. Now, any of the above examples that I gave from the parent and the child ego state can be challenged using adult. Okay. So we've got the critical parent. You are not getting any dessert unless you finish what is on your plate now. We bribe children to finish food that they don't want to finish by the promise of more food. That's mad. Nurturing parent, there. This will make you feel better. Does it? Does it really? Adopted child, eating the cake just to please someone else, does that do them good? Okay, you get the drift. Adult is what we're aiming for. Now, it's so important to understand that in life we will use all three of these ego states. Of course we will. We need times when we need to be harsh with ourselves, nurturing to ourselves, or just eat and enjoy for emotion. If we stayed an adult every minute of the day around food, we would never eat anything, fun or, just because. So it's not about saying that we need to stay an adult forever, but it is about saying we need to learn to centre ourselves back to adult now to help us stick to our plan and to achieve our goals and to get our reflective space. This week, your activity, if you want to deviate from your plan, I want you to ask yourself, what ego state am I in right now? You will not be in adult. You just won't. The adult sat and made the plan at the start of the week. The adult knows the plan. The adult knows the goals. The adult knows that it doesn't want to give in to instant gratification, so you are not an adult. So sit and work that out. And your quick fire question this week, if I were an adult right now, would I deviate from my plan? Once again, we know the answer. No, we would not. Hopefully that all makes sense. Now, the likes of this, I will release more videos in more depth about this if anyone's interested. But this is a quick taster. So you may have to watch it and do a quick recap on it. But remember, critical parent, it's corrective. Nurturing parent, nurturing. Free child, emotions. Adopted child, being a good child. Rebellious child, rebelling. Adult, evidence, here and now. Have the most amazing week. And thank you for watching. Take care and bye for now.